And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Seattle Mariners.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the mound now, Logan Gilbert.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. In the air, left field, Arozarena. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And let's take a look at the lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
That one is absolutely belted. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
One down, runner at first. Andrew Benintendi, the next to hit. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Robert leads off first with one away. Yeah, that's fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Line drive. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Andrew Vaughn now. Swung on, belted. And that one is out of here. A laser to left. And the White Sox jump out in front. It's 2-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch. And I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Logan Gilbert won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Trent Thornton into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So 2 down. Josh Rojas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Here's a rocket out to left. Arozarena makes the catch, inning over. But the White Sox with a 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back in Seattle, on the hill for the White Sox, Martin Perez. What do we need to know here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's Victor Robles, one of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. That one in there across the letters. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Just missed. That one misses, and it's 2-0. 1 out, bases empty. There's the strike. Popped up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
On the ground to third, Rojas. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first. Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Inside, just missed.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Yeah.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball.
Raleigh, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that is that. 1 left for Seattle. They trail things here 2-0. Top of the second. Here's the second baseman, Lenin Sosa. Lined, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Man at first, nobody out. And up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A massive home run. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Rodriguez gets under it. He makes the grab. One away. Here's Corey Lee, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
In the air, out towards left center. Rodriguez moving under this one. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. Two down, bases empty. Here's Mike Tauchman. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one is off the wall.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So here's Robert now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 6-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Trent Thornton gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Gabe Spire.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Base is empty with 2 away. So up next for Chicago, Andrew Benintendi. That one ripped. That's back. Forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 7-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. He's already homered here in this one. Hammered, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's Josh Rojas. 0 for 1 so far. Lined into right. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And here is Sosa to the plate. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the catch. And that is that. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. Now to the bottom of the second. White Sox 7 and the Mariners nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park, and here's the first baseman, Luke Raley. Perez back to work.
Well, not only can Perez pitch, but he can also sing. Remember, he performed the national anthem for Team Venezuela leading up to the World Baseball Classic? If you watch that video, you'll see how much that moment meant to him.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. And it hits the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Raley leads off second with nobody out. Got him looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
In the air, left field. Benintendi makes the catch. And there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And there's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. And base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 7-1.
Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. That one finds the zone. 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The M's down to their final strike. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. The throw in. The tag's there, and that's the ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.